Hello and welcome to the electronic summer packet tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to quickly go through how to connect to the parent portal and go ahead and fill out the summer packet and submit it. In the description of this tutorial or in this YouTube video at the bottom, you will see some links for the parent, how to connect or create a parent portal account, and also some parent portal help and the web version of this tutorial. And so we're going to go ahead and start. First off, you can see we are on the website and we are going to go ahead and go to parents, and we are going to click the parent portal. And this is the opening screen for the parent portal. So we're going to go ahead, and if we already have an account, and if you don't have an account, follow the link below on how to create an account. So we're going to log in here as our fictitious user. And so this is the opening screen of the parent portal. As you can see, this particular test account, they have 3 children, a Jerry, a Janet, and a Jack. And we are, for this purpose, we're going to go ahead and select Janet. So now we have selected Janet, and you can see her information on the left, and you see forms awaiting completion, that there is a summer packet that is due, and the window is open until 9/12, so we have that time to complete it. When the packet window is closed, it won't show up. So as soon as it becomes active, it will show up in this opening screen for your student. So basically, to complete it, you click the form and you follow the instructions. So, you have a welcome to start it all off, which gives you some contact information and the school day and some reminders. And it also has some additional documents that you may need for this to complete this packet. First of all, if you have a custody agreement, you have to have a current custody agreement to turn in each year. That is required if you have one. So, have a PDF version of that so you can upload it in this process. Proof of residency, same thing, have a PDF, and I'll show you where you can see the acceptable types of proof of residency, medical information, conditions, allergies, insurance information, physician information. If you're changing it, have that available. And if you wish to add additional contacts, have that available as well. So we're going to go ahead and hit next to go to the next section, and you can see where you are in your process up here on the top. The next section is to review the forms listed. So now we're going to go ahead and basically you read the statement. I've read the asbestos letter. You have the ability to bring the letter up, and it'll come up in PDF. If you want to, you can download it. And we are going to go back here to the community portal, and you do that for each one. And for convenience, we've put yes on all of them. There are some that are required. You can see the bell schedule. This is for the high school. It'll be different for each building. We'll have different ones. The high school handbook, the health services letter, integrated pest management letter, many helping hands. And then you'll see for the many helping hands, if you want to put that application in, you have to print it out and submit it to the school office. So here it is to go ahead, and you can open this and then go ahead and print it and fill it out and bring it in. So there are a couple that you still have to bring them in. That is one of them. The immediate release, you have to either accept it or not accept it. So we're going to go ahead and say yes for this situation. You know, and then I'm going to go through, if I was a parent, and I would look at all these and read all of these, and then technology protection plan. You know, you read the offering above, and it'll show you it right here, and all the details. And then once you've read it and understand, you either enroll in the plan for $25 or you waive the plan. You have to select one of these two. So I'm going to go ahead and say I am going to enroll in the plan. And then if you enroll in the plan, you have to make a check out to the Danville Area School District and send it in either with your student or take it into the school office yourself. Then there's also voluntary accidents insurance offering. Here's the memo, and then here is the actual form. That one you would have to fill out and take the money in and turn it into the school office. And then finally, for this section, there is the custody agreement. If you don't have a custody agreement, you just say no. And you can see now you can go to the next, because when something's not filled out, it will be grayed out. But if you have yes, you would go ahead and put your custody, attach your custody agreement, or pull it from Dropbox or OneDrive or Google Drive, or just attach it to here. And then once it's attached, you'll be able to hit next. But since it's required, you said yes, it will be required, and you'll have to upload it before you can go next. You can see it's grayed out because you have not completed it. But I'm going to just put no for that, and now you can see I have the next available. Then you verify the student information, and you can see this is just, you know, basic information. If you're going to change a name, here's where you would change it. And then here it's asking you if you want to change your address. If your address remains the same, you just hit no, and you can go into the next. If you do have an address change, you hit yes, and then we can go ahead and change it. And then you would need a proof of residency. And if you look at this information, proof of residency examples are a deed, a lease, a current utility bill, current credit card bill, property tax bill, vehicle registration, driver's license, and Department of Transportation identification cards. So those are acceptable. I don't have a proof of residency that I'm going to submit, so I'm going to hit this to no, and I'm going to hit next. And then you have your medical conditions. This will pre-populate if there's anything that already exists in here. Now, that for this particular test student, we don't have anything in there, but you would see it and you would modify it to the appropriate information if you need to change it. If not, if everything remains the same, you can just hit next. But please change it if has been any changes in this information. These are standing medications that, do you want to allow? If you want to allow, over-the-counter cold remedy, you would do that. And then there's others in there as well. Then you go ahead and hit next. And then this is where contact information is changed. So basically you would go through and look at everything in here. For every contact that shows up in this situation, we have 2 parents that are only listed as contacts. If you had, friends or grandparents that were also listed in here, you would just check them and you'd make any changes if necessary. If there's no changes, then you just go to the bottom, and then there's 2 questions. You need to add contacts. If you hit yes, it will add the ability to add 2 new contacts. If you hit no, then it will just move on. and you have it's the same. If you hit yes, it'll give you 2 contacts to delete. And if you hit no, you just can go ahead and hit submit, and that's the end of the portal. If you do need to delete some contacts, you would put them in here, and then when you have the submit when you're finished, and the same with the add contacts. So that is it in a nutshell. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit no, and I'm going to hit submit. And once all the information is in and correct, you hit submit. It says forms submitted. So you can see that everything has gone through, and you filled all the required fields, and you're finished. And you can go ahead and hit close. And now when you go back into Janet, you will see there are no forms that have to be submitted. So you're complete for Janet, but you would have to go ahead and do it for Jack, for instance. All students, you would have to do a packet for all students. Pretty fast process, so it should be pretty painless. And those of you that have done it in the past, in the paper wise, this is a lot quicker, and hopefully, this makes things a lot easier for you. It also makes things a lot easier for the the staff on the other end that have to receive all those documents and have to then type them in, because now they can flow into our system and everything can work a lot better and a lot easier for everyone in this process. So that's about it. If you have any additional questions, please contact your school office and they will be able to assist you. But that's pretty much all there is to submitting a summer packet. Thank you and have a great day.